If you didn't catch the other ones, this is a third in the series. We have spawned in a base, a basic base, very basic base, and a small vessel I created in the workshop previously that I'm going to be needing to go back through and redo some stuff on. It does its job, but these are all container extensions. There's basically no armor on this ship at all. So that is its weak link. What we've got going is we need to go and get some... Actually, real quick, hold on. We need to go and get... some fuel onto here. There we go. Oxygen, I'm going to work on in a minute. Actually, I'm going to start that process right now. We still had some, we didn't need to do it. I doubt it's going to take that much, but... fill it. We're good. Let's go down over to the south and west. Now, while I'm flying around right now, I'm going to stop right about here. The main things I'm going after are some trees. I'm too lazy to make a chainsaw and things like that. I should actually spawn in after the small vessel we have getting built right now. A little hover miner with tree trimming capability. 8, 30. That's 240. That's probably more than we need. But I don't want to have to go after more anytime soon. So I'm going to get a little bit extra. And that was only good for one. While we're flying around here, I'm not going to leave the atmosphere yet. That is the game plan for this tonight. I want to go get some promethium. I need to find some spice. This right here should do it. Yeah, that's good enough. We don't need any more than that. We'll get this brush. That little brush gave us more wood than that small tree did. You gotta love the spawn ratios. And I think that's going to be our last plant in our 9 plot. Right there. Some herbal leaves. Okay, we don't need anything there. There. Yep, we're good. And I'm also going to modify the base just a tad. Now, what I'm curious about is what he was attacking over there. And I mean, but by that I mean the base. We need to get iron into this base because we are very low on ammo. Now, what I'll show you right now. I'm bad about it. I don't have it stuck into my head good enough. But I didn't have to move over to the fridge. I could have just done that. I just automatically go to the next place on my list. Okay, so we want 9 of those. We still need the spice. We need purified water also. Did we? No. That's done. So I'm going to go ahead and send this stuff to the fridge. 5. For base, I want 2 of these. Turn this back onto the container. And 1 of these. And it goes back to the fridge when you do that. Alright, so that one's not going to work. That one's not going to work. That one will work because I want this airtight. There we go. The base is done, and I didn't need to go and do that. We're going to link. We didn't have it down there yet. Okay. Boom. If that was going like that, where is... Okay, there they are. That gets turned off. We want one mushroom, one of these, four of those. Okay, so we're at 6. Seven. That'll work. All right. Okay. Food plots down. These two are going to be for spice. Before we leave, chow down. And this is why we're planting stuff. Alright, that's all done. This. How much more oxygen do we have? Okay. That's good. Top off our oxygen. I'm not going to worry about getting that stuff right now. We need iron and... wrong thing. Okay. Get that back over here. And promethium are the two things we really want. We need ammo badly. That's what the iron's going to be for. That's the freighter. These are mineral deposits, the things we need to watch out for. Somewhere out that away and that away are Xerax. We cannot take an attack from Xerax. This ship will not withstand it. And there's another one right down there. This is going to be a real quick hit and miss. See, there's a space drone. He's already got us. We need to get out of here. That was a cobalt asteroid. Now, you see the exclamation mark. That means they will be attacking you if they see you. They've got you. They're going to attack. So what we need is... And he's following us right now. He's going to continue chasing us until we go back planet side. And if I remember right, I believe he has called for backup. But I want to map out what we have in this area. Okay. We're close. There's still a pretty good distance out. Uh-oh. I didn't do something. So we're not going to be out here for very long. Okay, there's still a good distance out. How much did we get in there? 51. Not too bad, but what I forgot to do is I forgot to get... Yeah, he's still a good distance out. So what I want to do is get a little more of this. out of that area. How much did we get? Alright, we're over 100. See how he's down there? You gotta watch out for him. Doesn't look like they hit my ship at all. That's a very good thing. Now that ship we have in the getting built right now, I will fight them with, but not this one. We've got a lot of exclamation marks, so we ain't going to be sticking around all that long. Okay, that's what that one is. But that purple is, I think, one of the places I was looking for. Copper. Cobalt. Okay, and these guys are mostly a good distance out. If we are lucky, we'll be able to hit a bunch of the stuff off this. This is the one I was looking for. I am not seeing anything that's got me too concerned. They're a pretty good distance out. So let's get some pentaxid. We already have some, so I'm not going to be sticking around on the pentaxid. The main thing I want off of this rock is promethium. And we've got a little bit of time still. Because promethium is a beautiful thing. And this little rock we've got here is part of the storyline. Okay, we are planet bound. We're heading back home. Got another laser rifle. Fusion cell, beautiful. Fridge. Alright, so oh yeah, this is going to set up nicely for quite a while. We'll be able to get a lot more than enough ammo. We'll take a look and see what kind of damage the ship took. But that amount of promethium is going to keep us set up for a little while. 14, almost level 15. Now I am going to shallow this up because I'm not too sure how heavy we are and how the ship's going to respond. Okay, north and west. I have not mapped it. I should. We'll do that right now. Now in the future it'll be a lot easier for us to find our way home. I'm thinking up in here we might find some spice. Now I have no idea why, and this is on a couple of my different builds. I have no idea at all why I've got red light glowing, especially up top. I can see it on the sides from coming through the windows, but I don't know why my base lights up, and I've got the same issue with my capital ship. Alright, so the base, bam, bam. These get moved because this goes in its place. More than enough pentaxid, beautiful. Promethium, beautiful. And I'm going to be changing a couple things. Did we picked up cobalt? How much cobalt do we have? Oh, enough for 1 bar. Turn that on. I'm going to switch this to the ammo box. We're going to go with... How much wood do we still have in here? A pretty good amount. 1020, 1020. Let's see if we can get 30 out of it. Get this base's armament nice and sturdy. I'm not going to do the iron ore yet. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab... Throw that there, 6. Throw that there, 7. Turn it on. It's on. No, it's off. Turn that on. While that's going, we're going to come over here. Okay, we got 50 waters. We should have plenty of iron. Ideally, I'd like to have more. I think that's going to be enough weapons for now. Yeah. And we're good there. How much O2 do we have on base? Not much. O2, O2, O2. Let's go with 10. Let's switch this back up to there. And that'll give us 20. That's plenty of oxygen. We need the spice. Two seconds. Boom. Okay, now this is completely upgradable. You can put a shield in here. That's your T3 computer. You knock that out. You put the other T3 there. Alright, there's not as much on here as I thought, because I remembered my ship fully geared. What we have is... we don't have the constructor yet. Alright, where's it at? We need to power up this place. Fuel first. Boom, we got fuel. We've got oxygen. We haven't built the pentaxid yet. Alright, so 2 CPU T3s, 2 generator shield, constructor. This is how you update the ship. Right there. So we have the constructor goes right here, and then 2 more generators right here. One there, one here. The shield goes there. Another one of these miniguns goes there, and we can put missiles down here or whatever else we want. This is a nice ship. It's one of the ones I usually use every go around. So we're going to go do and check what we will need. That's the base. Alright. Small vessel. Mobile constructor. Even though we don't need that, we need that because this is the one we need. We already have that. We don't have that. We have the 3. The big thing is large constructor can make it. So we can go up to 3 with what we have right here. Which is an advanced constructor. We can go all the way up. So, small vessel. We can only make 1 right now. And we can't even do that. We need flux coils. But the way it sits right now, we can do what we want to do. So do 20 of those. That's another thing I need to check. At what point do I make those? We'll go ahead and unlock that. We can make tier 1 mining device. I don't like going with that one. I generally go to these, but you have to get to make this one. guess not. Let's take a look at the constructor. That's done. Alright, here it is. Auto mining device tier 1. My mind is saying no, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do. Because you upgrade it to a tier 3. I think you actually have to have the previous version. What is that? Okay. They have come out with some new stuff. Auto miner core, tier 2. There's the tier 2. It's not saying anything about needing that other auto miner. But I remember seeing one of these pop up and then the other one pop up before you make a 3. Doesn't matter. That's off. Now, I had not seen the temp that high here before. I hadn't noticed that. So, what do we have on this ship still? I'm very, very tempted to tear this ship down. Oh, I know what we need to do before I go into that. But what we will do first is ammo. That needs to be on me. The rest of it I'm not worried about. Reality-wise, I really don't need to carry this around much anymore either. We'll go ahead and leave that there then. Alright, let's go back to this. Fridge. Controller. I'm going to put this stuff in box 1. Well, I can put that much fuel in box 1. Box 2. Put the rest of it. Leave this for the other stuff. Unfortunately, by what I'm seeing, take these off. Yeah, it's hot as the dickens on this planet. Put these over here. I'm going to put my EVA boost on that one. But first, yeah, we haven't done it. What's the Prometheum set? 1 for 10. Okay, that's what I thought. Multi-charge. 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be good. Output count of 5. Just 2 of those. That'll get this stuff going. That needs to go into the other ship. Okay, so we want this. We've got that heavy armor. Alright, we got plenty of ammo for our multi-tool and drill. So we're good to go and do some major stuff. I also need this. Debug. Okay, it's showing that we're airtight. But it's not showing our oxygen. What I'm looking at is the temperature in this building is extremely high. And I don't know why. It shouldn't. It should be just like getting into a ship. And see how it just went. Look how low it is right there. Something's not quite right. Alright, let's go back and make sure we've got everything out of this. Yep, that's all gone. This needs to go over to that. We'll go to here. Fuel. 500. Oxygen. 50. Shut the power off. Oh, whoops. I did. My bad. Fuel. 50. NXE. I stripped the wrong ship. Uh, Not that one. I think it's in here. Back to fuel. Throw that stuff in there. Player. Pentaxid tank. I believe that's way more than enough unless they've changed the amount you need. Okay. So, alright, you're good. 7. I'm going to just go with starter. One of these days. I've only done this, a couple hundred times. But these things, as you can see, do not have a whole lot of health to them on those blocks. 100. So you really got, that's why I'm so paranoid about getting hit in this ship. It will not take very many strikes. The ship did serve its purpose of clearing that first POI. And that's the main reason I haven't gone back and completely redid this ship. Or I shouldn't say completely redo it, but build it up to the point where it can take hits. Because I'm not planning, this ship was never envisioned to be an in-game combat ship where you need armor, you need all that stuff. It was basically get me a way to clear POIs. Okay. Now we just got ourselves a bunch of materials. Clear that out. But I don't think they're the kind of materials we need. No. We need more flux coils. That's what I thought. Alright. Oh, we gotta go get spice. Okay. Now, another thing you want to make sure you do is save your template. It was saved when we spawned it in. If you do any changes to a ship, save the template. Alright. Thrusters are on. And I was thinking over here. So, northeast. No. Northwest. Oops. And this isn't, by any stretch of the imagination, a ship I would use end game. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for, right? Nope. But I am gonna park it here for a minute. The CV this mole would work. But I kind of don't want to go with the MCRN or something like that. This isn't an MCRN build go through. I've used this one in the past. But I don't think I'm going to be doing all that much yet. And when we get to the point where I am doing a lot of mining, there we go. Boom, spice. We need a lot more of that. Because that's not enough yet to get us a seed. You need 2 to get seeds. And as you saw, you only get 1 per plant. So we need a lot more spice in our garden than I had planned. My bad. For some reason, I was thinking you got more than 1 when you picked. So I'm going to take out meat's always a nice item. And actually, while we're doing this and we got stuff to kill, let's go ahead and do a Talon quest. While we're running around, because we can probably find some more predators. Where are we at? 3 rounds. We're good. We don't need to reload yet. And spice is one of the ones on these type of planets is usually a pain in the butt to get, because there's not a whole lot of it floating around. On some of your other planet types, you have spice coming out of your ears. And the other thing is, it's not one you can see easily from the air to scout out fast, because it's usually in the trees. It's usually in amongst the trees, so you can't see it because of the tree cover. Unless you get real low to the ground, or you're flying and looking sideways. Alright. Too much running. Okay, it looks like I am going to... Oh, there's another spice plant. Run back to the ship. Which is somewhere this kind of a direction. Unload all these pickings. We've got enough spice to make 2 plants. And that's just going to have to do it for now. See if we can find 4 more predators. Which shouldn't be too hard. Fridge. And we will head back to base. So basically you would go real low, move a little bit, scan, move a little bit and scan. Yeah, it is not a fun plant to find. We'll get these planted. See what we can make that's better food. We do still have emergency rations that are good setup, but they're a pain in the rear end to make. And that is why I like the ratatouille and the dino stew. Alright, thrusters off. Look at this. We get hotter inside the base. The generators and everything are buried on this thing. So I have no idea whatsoever why we are getting hot. Okay. Player. Turn that on. Oh, we can't make it. Do we have it? We have one. Spice. Oh, good. When it's grown in the garden... Oh, no, never mind. Crop yield of 3. So we do get more out of our farm than picking it out in the wild. Beautiful. We've got spice and eat. Spice and spice. We're good. Get some more O2 in us. Yeah, probably should get one more. That's all going. Dino stew. We're waiting for mushrooms. Actually, yeah, we just need mushrooms and spice. We have the natural sweeteners now with spice. But yeah. This is... Here's an example. Look what we need to make this dino stew, which gives us 298 and 90 health. 50 health, 300 food. So less health, but only 2 extra points of food. We need to make a hot beverage, fruit juice, 6 energy bars, and 3 of the salamis. That's a lot more materials than dino stew. For not much of a bonus. And that's why I like these two. Not all that hungry. You just want to top off the ratatouille. Especially once you get a garden going, those veggies go quick. And the reason I have the aloe down is the herbal leaves make a lot of your medication needs herbal leaves. That's why I put a herbal leaf down. So, now, I have on my command vessel 36 spots set out for growth, and my go-to, oops, also has 36. This is a lot more set up than mine. It looks so much cleaner. I'm probably going to spawn this back in. I need to work on mine bad. What we need what we're going to need for this, let's go look for another POI. Because what I really want is to get this going. We need to make 2 of these. And upgrade that ship. Small mobile constructor takes 2,000 CPU and some energy. We don't have it. We can't put a CPU on here. Okay, so north and east. That's almost due north. Yeah, we're not going to go up against them yet. What I'm thinking is I'm going to go, if I keep up on this one, I'm going to go and build up a battle tank. I might build it up. We need to go to the left some more. Let's go up a lot more. Because you get either one to the side of you. Now we'll go due east. and we go all the way up to the ring now. We're going to want to know what this is. Another watchtower, I think. Yeah, another watchtower. Copper. And copper. We usually have a lot more, or I should say, I've usually find a lot more POIs to go through before now. Yeah, that's these guys here. A lot less. We haven't found the ancient burial chamber yet. I'm kind of starting to wonder if they're in a Xerex area, and I just haven't found them. I went into it yet. Because the ancient burial chamber shows up red. And that actually might be... No, those are going to be their buildings. We got a clear day. Let's take a look. We still want to get some predators. This is what I was looking for earlier. That's a Promethium rock right over there. Oh. We didn't have much ammo on this. That's a Promethium rock right there. We're up to 7. All we've got is this area here. I don't... Oh, we still got this over here. Where are we at? We'll knock this stuff out right now. Okay. I think we need to go due east. We need to go up one more layer. And then go due east. Okay, that will get us all of this, and we should pick up if there's anything else that way. Bunch of resources over that way. Xerax down over there. I'm still not seeing and it's all Xerax stuff. I just can't believe we only had that one drone base here. Ancient tower. Yeah, I'm not... A lot of things that usually are there are not there on this one. They might be on the moon. But let's go ahead and head back to base. Give it a little time. so we can make up some food. Yeah. What's this resource here? Iron again. Now, what is this planet's tilt? Okay. A way to quickly speed time up is to set up a camp the night, move till just before sundown again, camp again. Once you have a vessel, you can do that, and you can really burn time up if you're waiting for something to happen. Now, we need some more 15mm. Still have 13 logs. Iron. That. Yeah, we're good. Let's go with 10. Crash out. We have oxygen in here. We should have oxygen flowing. But we're still not showing oxygen. Why am I not getting oxygen? I don't know about that. That was the wrong one. That's the one we needed. And we're still not showing oxygen. I have no idea why I am not showing oxygen in this base. We're airtight. There's that. There's O2s. Oh, I know why. Okay. It is still locked in the vent in the tech tree. Check capital vessel. Miscellaneous. Ventilator. Okay. We've got a ventilator. It's running. Why am I not getting O2? Is there a type of ventilator? We're still not showing oxygen in here. Okay, O2 tanks, ventilator. That's active. That's active. On. On. I have no idea why I have no oxygen in this facility. But we can't make the food without oxygen. We're airtight. We have oxygen. Okay. It doesn't make sense why it would happen, but Google to the rescue. We're going to go with fridge, controller, and link. Um, 8. Okay, it's still showing airtight. Nope, it's not. 7. These and this. Number 2. That wasn't an airtight door. There's our oxygen. I had put the wrong door in and it didn't show that we weren't airtight. Fridge. We want 1, 2, I believe, mushrooms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's try this again. And look at our temps. That door was the issue. Well, now that's fixed. The problem is, it's going to be a little while before we have foodstuffs. So, I'm going to go and get 3 steaks. Shut you back off. Okay. So these are now growing. That's done. That's done. Just a moment. Be right back. Okay, so we've got all of that figured out. I turned that back off. Yes, I did. How's our power? We need to... Gonna need dumps. Nah, actually, I think we're good on oxygen. Um, we're overcast. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I want to go ahead and do 20 more of those. I don't want to leave until I have food on the ship. That's one of the things I'm holding out on. We've got the ammo we need to put on the ship. Oh yeah. And what's the CPU? No CPU. Okay. And the anti-M. I'll put you right there. Close that off. Put you guys in there. MXE. Ammo. Boom. Pentaxid tank. Done. I'm going to use the light armor for EVA work. We got radiated fog going on right now. Oh, I really want some more food first. Yeah. And I don't want to go pay for the food. Let's go ahead and load this up with some more O2. Now that we fixed the air leak, that's topped off. I'm going to take half of these. I'm going to take that. I want to... We already got half of those. Take a bunch of these. Yeah, that's good. Clear out some of our storage. We're not that far. Get that timer to go down just a little bit more, and we'll be good to go. Let's see, anything else I can do while we're waiting for that stuff? No, it's at 5.7. Oh, okay, we're good for more rads than that. Take that away. We're good there. Flux coils. Alright, we need a lot of neodymium for that. need the most. We're going to need copper, I believe, for the computers, which I just went and got rid of a bunch of. Copper and silicon, okay. Iron, copper, silicon. Okay, they do. There is a neodymium there. And asteroids give you a lot of whatever you're mining. And so I think that's what we're going to do is go over to Jite. Ooh, radiation is 7.5. But that's okay. Like I told you, I know a way around that. That we can use this our ship on. Go ahead and get a nap in. And give me grown plants. Still growing. Still growing. They're getting there. What do we have in this fridge? That won't work. I really don't want to use that. Because, I mean, it gives you hardly any food. And actually not that much less than the meat. I just wanted these things to be done. We got another heat wave outside. Let's bite the bullet. We're going to go ahead and bite the bullet. Make 3 of these. Five of these. These I'll just throw on the actually, we won't make 5 of those. So I'm not too concerned about personal weight with what we're about to go do. None of that stuff matters. What I would really like to see is being able to make some other modules or boosters. Be able to make those yourself instead of having to find them. That's one thing I would like in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going. Alright. Yeah, we're good to go. Oops. Reload. Got to get out of orbit, into orbit. Lock the target. I'm forgetting what the command is to do the jump. L. That took very little. It took 4. So basically every light year, 3 point something is going to be 4. We have Xerex out here, of course. Now the rads are a little high for us. Half more than we're supposed to take. Copper is not high on our list. So we got a laser drone on our back. But since this thing's got steel hull on it, it takes a lot more abuse. That base one is back on our planet. Um, I don't want to go and mark these all over the place because it just fills up the sky. It was a pain in the butt when they didn't let us mark them up, but it's even worse now that you can mark and it goes for so long. And the Xerox being out in these areas is new. I don't remember that in the last one. Sathium is not on our needed list as of right now. I'm very tempted to go to the next asteroid out to see if there's Xerox there too. We've got the pentaxid for it. Because I just don't want to get jumped while I'm busy mining. They're just all over the place. That's a wrecked ship. He's not coming towards us. Oh, you SOB. That's how fast he damages ships. We gotta upgrade this ship. We did not have that many inbound rounds come through, and it just... It seriously jacked this ship up. Look at that. base. I don't know if I can do it yet. Alright. Thrusters off. And I've got a game plan. Still growing. And I got hurt. This. Oh, we don't have anywhere near enough mats. We don't have anywhere near materials for this. To what we should be doing. Okay. 7. Repair. Yowza. My gosh, he did a number on this ship. Now, the issue is I am not going to be able to get anywhere near this thing anywhere near as looking as nice as it did with my skill level at building things. So alright, we got all that stuff done. Okay. That's a lot more damage than I was thinking. Game plan. Power coils. No. capacitor devices. And what really gets me is we just got rid of a bunch of these. Let's see. Actually, we don't need that. I'm going to take the ship. I'm going to put that back. And the way this ship is right now, it's going to be leaking oxygen, so we'll shut that off. And what I'm going to do is strip this place down. That's not going to hold another one. That's not going to hold it. That will hold that. Okay. The stuff we really need are not on this section. See if we can find any down here. What we need are thrusters and things along that nature. There's none around here. Let's go ahead and go back to base. Alright. Let me off this ship. Now there's two options we can go by. Number one, since this is a factory ship, we could just strip it down and rebuild it. Because we're nowhere near having this, which we need in order to fix the ship back to actual spec. Everything's finished growing. Nope, still growing, still growing. So not much longer we'll be able to make some good food. Let's go ahead, crash out. nothing that I really, really, really was dying to see. I was hoping for a lot better stuff than that. Okay. I think still growing. I think what I'm going to do is make another one. I need more flux coils to get a CPU extender. So I was thinking about adding onto the base. And we're almost at the max. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. Strip this thing down. Fridge. Fridge. Fuel. 500. Oxygen. 50. Yeah, it's 250. That's all oxygen we're going to get out. Pentaxid tank. Clear that. And we're going to get some rads, but that's okay. Actually, we're going to change this up to that. Player, starter, container. Because by doing this, I didn't link. Again. By going this way, we are going to speed up the rebuild dramatically. The biggest thing when you do this is You want to leave the core to the last item to get taken out. Because once the core is taken out, you don't get the full pieces. So you want to be very careful when you think you're getting close to the core. Yeah, the core's on the other side, so we don't have to be as careful anymore. Get that out. It's going to take some time. Our radiation level's going up slightly, but that's okay. We have a shower just inside. And once I go and get this stripped down and started anew, I am going to call it a night on this game. I need to make some dinner. And some other things, because I gotta get rolling since they added something to my day tomorrow. A lot earlier than I had thought originally. Now, I am curious how close we are as of right now. So I am going to start putting a bunch of this stuff in here. As you see, the time goes down every time I put something in that's already fabricated. It's going to take most of it. What I was hoping was that I'd be able to start the build process a little bit earlier while it's going, this is going, but that doesn't really matter since I'll be logging out. Well before this is done. How many more do we have for reloads? Oh, we'll be done. So if you crash, or I should say you get your ship seriously damaged and you're doing these kinds of ships where you didn't build it yourself, this is an option. You do need the multi-tool and not the survival tool to do it. Yeah. Do we have water? Yes, we do. Okay. Next round. As we cool off from the excessive heat. And because we already had a bunch of stuff in here, even though the ship was heavily damaged, I would be surprised if we need to add anything extra. You look at the time span. We are very possibly going to be under 1 minute to build this ship, since everything's going into it. Alright, that's all done. Let's check on these mushrooms real quick. They're still growing. Alright, back to the grind. It is way too hot outside. And I'm going to split the ship right down where the core is. Ooh. Forgot about that. Alright, we'll get a little bit more. But I have a feeling with this outside temperature what it is, we are going to need to go back in and cool off here before much longer. And we do need to make sure we have as many of these components put into the build as possible. That way, it cuts the time. I'm going to go ahead and go back in and cool off. Get some lovely O2. They're still growing. So thruster. All right, the big ones. Things we won't use anywhere else are the ones I really want to get in there. Yep. Small vessel, hover vessel. I don't see us using those anytime soon. I have a feeling we're going to end up with a bunch of carbon blocks left over. Maybe not. We are definitely going to be building this. We could easily build this before we had it all finished because we had extra stuff in here already. Okay. Last trip out. That's another thruster we're going to want to get in that build. We are done. Back inside, the nice cool interior. Alright, so what do we got? We want to put this in, this. A core is a core is a core. I don't know why we didn't get a core, but we didn't get the core. I'm going to go ahead and put these down here because I want to get rid of them. First things first, the motor. Ooh, we didn't quite get it. 16 short on iron. Build. Done. That's why you always want to go with as many components, putting as many of the components in as you can right off from the get-go. Okay, I need to make some more O2. Pentaxid. We're almost there. That and that. Fridge. Fridge. I want all my medicines in this one because that's probably where I'm going to get hurt. Thrusters off. We've got 21 hours. There's no shield, so that shouldn't matter. Signals. Oh well. But we will keep the power on because we have a fridge running. Oh, we have one other thing to do. Unfortunately, any ammo that was in the weapons are gone. They're lost. Alright. Now this is not uncommon where you actually get some items a lot faster than others. Okay, so we need to go back into the ship. To put those in there. That's all good, that's all good. Saved when it came in. They burn a little bit of power, but I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, just a moment. Okay, so now we know we want to get a lot more set up to go to that asteroid field. We just Silicon, copper. Alright, so what we're going to do... Hey, mushrooms are up. About time, mushrooms. Boom. Four of those. Two vegetables, four, that's 8. We'll do a couple of these also. Oh, the good food. Okay. We're going to go do a bunch of mining real quick on these two items. I think I am going to go with... Wrong button. The Wayfarer. So... we're going to do some mining. Do we have any... Okay, these... It's offering these because we have so much rock. That's why it's yellow instead of green. When it's green, you have ore for it. If it's yellow, it's taking crushed stone to make the ore to make the blocks. So we're going to go finish the copper deposit, mine out the silicon. Now, I'm wondering if I want to turn off my guns for predators. Go to bed. First things first. Growing, okay. Go west. This one won't take long. Thrusters back on. A little to the north. Yeah, let's do it by drone. It's so much nicer when you're mining with an actual drill instead of the survival weapon. Or survival tool, I should say. We got a lot more room. Let's see what else we want to hit. We got a resource over there. That is one way you can get out, but you can't check the radar. And since we went and just respawned the ship, I am not planning on building a hangar portion on that base. Because in the not too distant future, I don't foresee us using that base much more. Got another copper over there. And a silicon over here. Let's head back and just see what we've got. with just this. Okay. That's 60. 2. That's 6. The biggest benefit of getting a base is getting a garden going and making these easy things. Alright, with that mining done, that will definitely get us the computers we need. But we still need the flux coils, which needs neodymium. So once we get that, the neodymium, I believe, is all that's holding us back right now from getting a hull shield. No, zirconium. And that's terrestrium. I am drawing a blank. Base. We're going to lock that. We've already got 300. I believe yeah, that just told us we had enough from there. But flux coils, we need the neodymium. And yeah, it's cobalt. Um, The moon has some titanium, magnesium, cobalt. Yeah, the moon's not going to help us. That's 12.2. That's got a single neodymium also. 7.2. Another single neodymium. Cobalt. Stop doing that. That's a gold. I'm not seeing any neodymium anywhere. Yeah. That's it. This needs to come up here. Actually, right there. Do I have cobalt ore anymore? Yep, I do. Yeah, I think we're going to need something else for the neodymium. Neodymium, however it's pronounced. Crash capital vessel. You can usually get some engine stuff out of that. And some other things along those lines. Yeah. That'll get most of this rest of this stuff. How much more bad plants? 35's all we got. Okay. We need something to go bad. Fruit's got 19 on it. That meat's got 1. It has only 9. Let that meat rot. And I'm going to have to go and think about where to get that. Neodymium. I think we're going to have to get loot drops to get these. We might be able to get out of that crashed vessel, but that's it for the night. Talk to y'all later. Have a good one.